This is a general reading for Sagittarius from October 27th to November 2nd. So Sagittarius is your sun or moon rising or Venus. This is a general reading for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For this month in October, I am again offering a complimentary reading, selecting from those who are either subscribers that subscribe in the month of October or put a comment in the month of October. And I will select one person from those groups for a 30-minute complimentary reading. So if you want to be considered, please do one of those two things. Know that I do read all of your comments and I certainly appreciate those. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. The other thing is, if you like the video, thumbs up and share the channel. That will help build it, and the channel is continuing to build from the support of all of you, and I certainly appreciate it. Now, I have 3 people that still have not claimed their complimentary reading from September. So if you think that you might be one of those that, could have gotten the complimentary reading, it's under the communities section on my YouTube. And it starts off the post, congratulations. So there's 3 of the 4 that still have not claimed your complimentary reading. Now, if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost anything. And if you would look at the video and see, if you think you're a subscriber, it would say subscriber under the video that you're watching. If it doesn't say subscriber, sometimes YouTube does something and they unsubscribe people. So all you have to do is re-enroll. And it doesn't cost anything. I will not send any marketing things. I will not send any text. The only contact would be if you happen to win that complimentary reading, or I also respond to comments, and that's how I would reach out to you. Now, why be a subscriber? It's free. You'll be entered for the complimentary reading. If you want to be notified of the videos, all you have to do is be notified, and when the videos come out, you'll know. And for the month of October, I have the subscriber special, $5 off my readings if you're a subscriber. So for example, my 30-minute readings are $30 for 30 minutes, live or video. And for an hour, it's $50. So $5 off, that would be $25 and $45. And all you do is send me the email. My email is down below. So that's all you do. Now, I'm using the Morgan Rear deck today, and I have my team here, my video team. On the props is Nina, who's laying on the table right here. And she really likes coming for the readings because I think it's the energy and all the spirit guides and angels and archangels that are here, the energy, and I think she really likes the energy. My security team is Jason, who's right there. And I have my little Milo, who is in the living room. And so he would be, I guess, the greeter. And then I have Hope in the courtyard. So he's, I guess, the security gate and the exterior. So let's see what we have coming up this last week of October for you, Sagittarius. And the very first card is the Knight of Pentacles. Could be message. It could be about money. It could be a job. It's something about money or a job. Crossed over by the Magician. Manifestation, moving forward, what do you want? So it looks like a new beginning. The base of it is the Queen of Cups. Could be related to home also. Behind you, the 5 of Pentacles. Crowning you on your thoughts is the Devil, but it's the Devil reversed. Now, isn't that interesting? I usually don't do reverses. So it's a delay. It could be a delay. It could be not as severe, but there's something about a situation. What is on your mind is there was a clarity of some sort of situation that's in the past, but it caused a lot of chaos, and we'll look clearer about that. But there was a lot of chaos related to it, and it's still on your mind about this situation. And ahead of you is clarity, the Ace of Swords, new beginnings and insight. as you move from one situation, as you leave that situation and moving forward. Then you have the Two of Swords. You're undecided to what the next steps are at this time. Ace of Rods. So you got two aces so far. The Ace of Rods, the Ace of Swords. The Hierophant, which is showing up in a lot of cards today. And the final outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Milo, you can wait. Milo wants to eat dinner. Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. You might be getting an offer of a job or some help. We'll see. Then the Hierophant with the Strength card. So you got two arcana there. The Ace of Rods with the Four of Pentacles. Two of Swords with the Eight of Wands. Things starting to rapidly change. Ace of Swords with the King of Cups. Now, isn't this interesting? The Devil card related to the home. Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords reversed. So it's easing of that situation, but it's still there. The Queen of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. The Tower with a Page of Cups. Yeah, there's something that is happened or has been happening or something around the home, because you've got your Devil card with the home and you have the Tower with the Page of Cups. So, okay. Information came to you about the home for some of you. This is for some of you. Some information has come to you that you thought that everything was okay. But there was, there could be disagreements, because the Devil can be also disagreements, a toxic situation, addictions. And it's related to the home. And also you have the Page of Cups with the Tower. So it's like a blow up. And that's, you could have already known what's going on, or it can be that you're in the middle of it, but there's something about the home. And there's, here's the thing about a tower, and also about what's going on our planet, that sometimes we know what's going on, but we don't want to know what's going on, and we have an inkling that's what's going on, but it just blows up. Because the spirit, it's like, show the light on the situation so you can address it. It's sort of like, the hidden thing. When you open the closet door and you think there's an elephant there, it turns out to be a mouse. But sometimes when you open the door and you've been ignoring it, then you can't ignore it anymore. It's the elephant in the room that nobody talked about, or you knew that something was going on, and now that it blows up, then you can move forward, because it's all out in the open now. Because whatever the situation was, you knew that there was something else wrong. It could be in the home and there was miscommunication, or the other individual was holding back emotionally. And, that's very, very frustrating. And sometimes the loneliest position to be is when you're with somebody and you're alone. And you know exactly what I mean, that they are shut off, blank, or they appear to be engaged, but they're not really engaged, and you can pick up that they're withholding emotionally, or that there's this wall there that you don't talk about. And then this is like, whatever's been going on is like, you can't ignore it anymore, but then it's out on the table, so you can address it. And then you can decide, do you stay, do you go, do you work on it, what are you going to do? And that's what's been going on right now, is that now the information's out there, then you can decide what steps you're going to take, because you know that it's been going on for a while. Because your situation here is that the Knight of Pentacles can be moving forward about money, and the Magician. So it could be it can be moving forward and manifestation. It can be a new beginning. It could also be work and it blows up. That's another thing, that that something's wrong, and then they call you all in, or you get the email. Boom, there it is. So whatever the situation is, you knew that something was going on. But I think for someone, a lot of it is, some it can be work, for others it can be home. because it's the Knight of Pentacles can be moving forward towards the new job and manifestation, what you want. And it also, and I got this week doing another, one of the other signs is, the reaching to the heavens and manifesting what you want, saying what you want. And also at that time said, speak what you want to your spirit guides, to your teams. As you speak it raises, it's like the vibration, and it's like sending out the sound waves. So it resonates through, the collective energy. And so it's these sound waves, a repeating of the manifestation of what you want. So saying what you want and getting your spirit team on board is saying to the spirit, and it's saying it as you have it, not as you want, not as you ask, but as you have right now at this moment. So speak what you have. Speak at this time. I have an awesome job where I'm appreciated, I'm compensated for my work, and I have great, great people that I work with, whatever it is that you want to manifest. But speak it, because it's moving forward and it's about work. And then we also have a message. This is a message about the home, and it blows. Things blow up. So, oh my heavens, my other phone is just sending all sorts of things. So it's a message about the home, and from that things are like boom. Now I think it's mainly relationship, but for someone maybe it's about home and about maybe you go home and they say, we're not going to renew your lease, we're going to sell the property, or we decide we're moving into it ourselves. But it's like a sudden decision, but it's related to home. I think it could be related to relationship, and you get this message and it blows up. And we talked about that you had an inkling that this was happening, and then it goes from there. So I'm going to have to take the notifications off of my phone. So it's a message about cups, about relationship. Could be about a relationship that you're living with someone, or that you have a relationship with someone, or it can even be someone, a family member even, that things happen. And there it is. Because at the base of it is the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So it has to do with home, and it can have to do with money too. So at the base of it, it could be some shortfall, it could be something about money, it could be your rent's raised, it could be, something. But it's, again, about home. Queen of Cups and home and money. Because behind you is the Five of Pentacles, which is money concerns and a situation. So it can be a loss of a job, it could be a cut of hours, it could be money coming to you that didn't come. It could also be, yes, related to like child support and alimony, because there's your Queen of Cups and money coming to you. And maybe you have some, related to relationships and money coming to you, child support, spousal support, division of property, that could be the base of it. Because behind you is this, this situation which was very hurtful, and it also has to do with scarcity of money tight. So it could be a breakup of a marriage, which can affect you financially. It could be related to home, but there's something that's behind you. But there's still all this stuff going on, because what's on your mind is the Devil card with your happy home. So this is a breakup of a home, I think. It can be that, the Devil card is not a devil. It is those behaviors that keep a person from being authentic with themselves and with others. It can be domestic violence. It can be arguments. It can be addictions. Whatever it is that affected the home. So that's what you're thinking about. And it can be things like gambling or infidelity. But that's what's on your mind, is all about this breakup and the home. Because what's coming up is, again, information about the King of Swords, or the King of Cups. So right ahead of you, the King of Cups is related to relationship, and the Ace of Swords is information, clarity. So with that information, then you're able to go forward. And it could be that things are, you know, maybe you have to think about relocating, maybe it's finances, maybe it's something about the relationship that now you have clarity, or maybe this person comes to you and gives you information so that you have a better understanding of the whole thing. So through that, then you can do your own planning because you have more information. You know, do you go? Is it salvageable? Is it ended? You know, what are the financial, what's going ahead? Or are you moving? Even it could be moving. And what's the information about moving to a new place? But the Ace of Swords is information, and it's related to home or to your relationship or this person. Because then we have you, things starting to move real fast, victory, but you're undecided. You don't have all the information yet. So things are moving fast, but you're undecided what you're going to do. You're in the middle of it right now. What are you going to do? Because the blindfold, you don't have all the information. Then it says here, new opportunities, the Ace of Rods, because you had the Ace of Swords, Ace of Rods, and standing firm for what you want. So it could be a project, it could be a home, it could be, you know, a job, but stand firm for what you believe. Stand firm for your worth. If you're applying for a new job, say, this is what I want, this is the money I want. If it has to do with any legal thing, stand firm, saying, this is what I want, this is my compensation. New enterprise. So stand firm for what you believe, the Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Hierophant and strength. Now the Hierophant can be conventional thinking, it can be a government entity, and the Strength card. So stand firm for what you believe. It could be dealings with a government entity, a government program maybe that you applied for. And it says, you know, don't waver. Stay true to it. And it could be that you're under a situation where you feel like you're overwhelmed with everything that you have to deal with. And sometimes you think it'd just be easier for just to say, okay, you have what you want and I'll just go on. No, don't. Have the strength of the lion. Stand firm for what you believe. That's what it's saying. So it's, if you're dealing with some sort of government entity, some sort of program or something, or the legal system, stand firm for what you believe. Don't just walk away. And then the final outcome is a message from the Queen of Pentacles about money. So it could be, okay, for someone you have a representative that's the Queen of Pentacles and she's going to give you a message. And it could be about, this could be an attorney, for example, and she's going to tell you about a settlement. Or it could be this could be a boss and they're offering you a job. Or an organization and they're offering you a job. Could be waiting for a lump sum and you're going to hear from them. So it's something, and it's also saying, you know, again, the strength of the lion. Don't just walk away. Stand firm for what you believe. This is not the time to give up. And just say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to, you know, I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. No, that's not what you do. You have to stand firm, like, you know, the strength of the lion. Stand firm for what you believe. Okay, now let's pull the oracle cards for you. Venus be awfully quiet. She's snoring here. We're just about to the end of the day. Okay, what oracle cards do we have here? And angels and archangels and spirit guides. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the message for our Sagittarius? Okay. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for this last week? Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. Chop wood. Chop wood is pruning for growth. That's basically what it is. As things end pruning, then that leaves the space for new growth, for new opportunities. As you prune, like in the springtime, you cut off all the dead, then you have the new buds coming for new growth. That's exactly where you are now. It's cutting through those things that don't serve you anymore for new opportunities and growth coming up ahead. Round and round. This has been repeating, but you're breaking that cycle because now you're not going round and round because you now know the information. So now you're able to move forward. And serendipity, everything falls into place. Everything will be falling into place. Okay, now let's pull the I Ching. Okay, right here. Put these right here. There. Your I Ching card for this week, Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, and it is right here. Patience. Well, isn't that interesting? Patience. Number 5. Okay, here you go. A fisherman can cast the line, but still can only wait for the fish to bite. Your catch will come in its own good time. You cannot make it come sooner, not by working or by planning or by wishing. Though you may have a need to provide nourishment, it is only through patience that you can become the bridge between fickle fish and the eventual feast. Strength in a time of trial waits quietly, resolutely. Weakness grows agitated, abandoning the effort before the fish start biting. Periods of waiting are most fruitful when used for quiet contemplation. This is patience. Proceed cautiously but resolutely with whatever you are doing. The situation calls for consistency and perseverance. Waiting is an essential skill. Patience is a powerful force. Time is an ally for those with inner strength. The strength that allows you to be uncompromisingly honest with yourself by sticking to the path you have charted. If you persevere with a positive attitude, time weakens even the hardest obstacle. To rush anything or force results stimulates resilience and causes setbacks. At best, you achieve surface changes that may be reserved just as quickly. Steadfast waiting, holding to your integrity, leads to slow but permanent improvements. In the end, you accomplish something great. Be content to practice patience. There. Okay, and now your Louise Hay affirmation card and your meditation card. Okay. Your Louise Hay card right here. Okay. Sagittarius. What is the card for a Sagittarius? I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust in it to be there at all times. I am safe. And your meditation card for this week. Right here. There's your meditation card. Right here. Here it is. Limitless. Know your worth. Know your worth. There. Okay. So, if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And if you would like a reading, a private reading, just send me an email. The contact information is down below. And from Portugal, Nina and I are sending you light and love.